Brought to you by Talebot Bedtime Stories, personalized tales for kids.
Rose and the Extraordinary Journey to Friendship Harbor. A special bedtime story for Rose. Once upon a time, in the bustling city of Chicago, lived a little girl named Rose. She had curly brown hair that danced in the wind and twinkling blue eyes that shone with curiosity. Rose had a heart as big as the city itself, and she loved exploring every corner of it. But there was something that made Rose feel a little lonely at times. Her best friend and cousin, Francesca, lived in another city. They would talk on the phone and send letters, but it wasn't the same as having Francesca right there beside her. Rose longed for a friend to share her adventures with. One sunny day, as Rose was walking through the park with her faithful companion, Apollo the blonde pit bull, she noticed a peculiar sight. A piece of paper was fluttering in the breeze, caught on a tree branch. Curiosity sparked in Rose's eyes as she reached up and plucked it from its temporary perch. The paper had a map on it, with a big X marking a spot called Friendship Harbor. Rose's heart skipped a beat. Friendship Harbor sounded like just the place she needed to be. With Apollo by her side, she decided to embark on this extraordinary journey. Following the map, Rose and Apollo ventured through familiar streets and unfamiliar alleys. They passed by towering skyscrapers, bustling markets, and quiet neighborhood parks. Along the way, they met all sorts of interesting characters, a street musician who played the saxophone, a lady walking her pet parrot, and even a group of squirrels having a picnic. As they traveled, Rose couldn't help but notice how different everyone was. Some spoke different languages, some looked different, and some had different hobbies. But despite their differences, everyone seemed to share a common thread, a love for friendship. Finally, after what felt like a lifetime of walking, they reached Friendship Harbor. It was a beautiful place, with sparkling blue waters and colorful boats bobbing gently. The air was filled with laughter and the sweet scent of cotton candy. Rose's heart swelled with joy. In Friendship Harbor, Rose met children from all over the world, children with different names, different stories, and different dreams. They played games, shared stories, and laughed until their bellies hurt. Rose felt like she had found a treasure trove of friends. But amidst all the fun, Rose couldn't help but miss Francesca. She wondered if she could bring her cousin to Friendship Harbor. So, she wrote a letter, telling Francesca all about their extraordinary journey and inviting her to join them. Days turned into weeks, and one sunny day, as Rose and her new friends were splashing in the harbor, a familiar face appeared on the shore. It was Francesca, with a smile as bright as the sun. Rose's heart leaped with joy as they embraced. Friendship Harbor had brought them together again. From that day on, Rose knew that even though Francesca lived in another city, their friendship was unbreakable. And Friendship Harbor became a special place where friends from all over the world could come together and create memories that would last a lifetime. As Rose and Francesca sailed back home, their hearts full of friendship and love, Rose realized that true friendship knows no boundaries. It can span cities, countries, and even oceans. And she knew that she would always have a friend in Francesca, no matter the distance. With this newfound wisdom, Rose and Francesca bid farewell to Friendship Harbor, knowing that they could always return whenever they wanted to. And as they fell asleep that night, their hearts were filled with gratitude for the extraordinary journey that had brought them closer together. And so, dear Rose, remember that friendship can be found in the most unexpected places. Whether it's in the bustling city streets or in a harbor of laughter and love, friends are always there, waiting to be discovered. Just like Rose, embrace the adventure, cherish the friendships, and let your heart guide you to the extraordinary journey of friendship. Good night, dear Rose. Sweet dreams, and may your heart always be filled with the warmth of friendship.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with Talebot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.